University's second convocation, the president of Adani University, Priti Adani, urged graduates to contribute to India's rise with purpose, innovation and responsibility. Addressing 87 postgraduates, she said the coming decade will demand leaders who can blend technology with ethics and nation building. Qualcomm India President Savi Soin also addressed the gathering, highlighting India's growing strength in semiconductors, AI and digital infrastructure, and calling for deeper industry-academic collaboration as students step into their careers.
The next decade of infrastructure is not about building more, it's about building better. My dear graduates, as you begin your professional journeys, please remember that your academic qualifications open the doors, but it will be your character, your curiosity, and your resilience that will determine how far you will travel. Success will not be defined by titles alone, but by the integrity with which you lead, the compassion with which you serve, and the courage with which you think out of the box. Through all this, I want you to keep India in your hearts, and I want you to place India above everything else. Protect, nurture, and announce your Indianness with pride.
Amity University, Uttar Pradesh held its 21st convocation today at the Noida campus, a landmark ceremony recognizing nearly 29,000 graduating students across undergraduate, postgraduate, PhD and diploma programs. Special honors including the Baljit Shastri and all-rounder trophies were presented, and honorary doctorates were conferred on distinguished figures such as Padma Shri Dr. Ashutosh Sharma, Dr. Lalit Verma and business leader PR Singh. Union Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal attended as chief guest, urging universities to nurture homegrown talent and encouraging young achievers to build their futures in India. He also emphasized the need to balance rights with duties, uphold cultural roots, and step into the future with confidence.
And I'm given to understand that the graduation, both online students and the students who study at campus, is almost 29,000 students. It's huge. And as we say in Hindi, आज के कार्यक्रम के उत्सव मूर्ति. Truly the focus of today's program is on all the graduating students, all the award winners. Congratulations, well done. And keep the Amity flag flying high, keep the nation's flag flying high. And when we look at the rights and duties of 1.4 billion Indians, education is a tool that will uplift millions of our brothers and sisters. We, as a nation, as each of these youngsters is preparing themselves to conquer the world, हमें अपनी पुरानी सोच को पीछे छोड़ना होगा और भविष्य की तरफ देखना होगा.
A proud moment for the institution as thousands received their degrees, and the Chancellor, Atul Chauhan, shared a message of encouragement and ambition for the young graduates.
Currently at the Amity University, where the university is witnessing its 21st annual convocation, and we are currently in conversation with the university's Chancellor. So congratulations, 29,000 students roughly are receiving their convocation today. What is your first message to these young graduates now?
You know, we are so proud of every student of ours. Our commitment has always been to give them the best possible education with a foundation of values and sanskars. And as our chief guest today, Honorable Minister Piyush Goyal ji, has given them that you have to work for your country, ensure that India becomes one of the greatest countries of the world. And all our students, 250,000 students of Amity around the world work with that same passion.
Right. So finally, I would also like to ask you, there are multiple, in fact, Ramalingam scholars as well who are now doing the service to the mother nation as well. What is your advice to a lot of these graduates who also want to venture out into the world? What do you think should be driving them in order to contribute to the mission Viksit Bharat?
Ramalingam Swami Fellows who are brought by the government of India from top universities outside to come back to our nation to contribute. And Amity, because of the scientific ecosystem we have, we get such a large number of scientists returning from the US, from Europe, from the UK to contribute not only to Amity but to our nation.